$120. Hello. God, New Zealand dollars are even more Mickey Mouse than ours.
Thank you, Mr. Rover, for the 14 months Prime.
It's 900 AED for 100 gifted. Yeah, let's get a few hundred of those. We could. And come on, guys, like, if you give me 900 Australian dollars, I'll do some, like, you know, I probably won't do anything, to be honest. Maybe if you give me, like, you know, some undetermined amount of money, I'll put a motor on my bed and hire a drummer to smack it every time I try to fall asleep. I can't wait to see Dongak play. I reckon you're going to be massively disappointed, Nuclear. I reckon the DPS line on T1 just can't hang at all. Like, did you see Viper? What was the first game for T1 that we watched this week? And it felt like Viper was just getting pooed on.
It wasn't Cheeseburger, it was... No.
Wasn't there, was it? Yeah, I think it was Old Ocean. It was Old Ocean. And it was just like, if that's the result versus Cold Ocean, I'm really worried for their result versus Crazy Raccoon. Because Crazy Raccoon have so much good going for them. I'm offering 2 Prime subs over 2 months for 1 hot tub stream. Wow. Master negotiator here.
Out of a deal.
Far out, Nate. 400 euros for 100 subs. They don't come cheap, subs on Twitch, really.
No.
Let's get a sub goal. I mean, I think sub goals do work, like, psychologically. Yeah. Like, there's no way that having that number on the screen doesn't, like, encourage people to do stuff. I think the way that people usually do those sub goals, it's like, it's all a big scam, though, you know? Like, they just set, like, some goal number with, like, no goal actually determined. You know, it's like, this number out of this number, you know? Like,
those ones feel like a scam. Normally, like, you know, the ones, I'm trying to think of, you know, when Rack did, like,
just
the
keep adjusting
stream
the number
or something, you know, when it was like, oh, I'll reach this number and I'll do a thing. I think those ones feel like more of a honest trade, you know? Like, you're doing a thing in exchange for a thing, but if it's just like, add a 600, when are we getting to 600? We're getting close. Oh. Thank you, JFC Connor.
Hey CX, I'm usually a viewer of the silly Aussie bloke, but popping over to...
Do you have a different chatter called JFC Connor, or was it GFC Connor?
GFC Connor, sorry, yeah. It was 200 bits saying, I'm usually a viewer of the silly Aussie bloke, but popping over to say thanks for your work on OWTV. Good shit. Thank you, Connor.
Nice class.
Nice of him.
Big ups, Connor. All right. Marble?
I need to do some giveaways too.
Marble.
We've got plenty of codes left, and we've got plenty of MCDs to spin.
Yeah, it's marbles or Outer Wilds, really. And I feel like I can't get in the mood for Outer Wilds right now, so... Is Mari here? I'm pretty sure Mari's here. Given Mari typed, like, literally 10 seconds ago. Let's do a Grand Prix.
Star Wars.
Whatever that is. Oh, you have to... It's like map to map to map.
I think that's just like there's almost, like different...
Just autoplays, or...
No idea. I've never done it, but it always felt like really long.
I'm going to try it.
And to be fair, you got
this.
time, yeah.
Yeah, let's just see what it does when I do this.
Tune it in.
Never done this before, so...
First time ever.
Yep. First time Grand Prix. Whoa. No!
I'm tuning in.
Star Wars!
Before, so. That's why I said Star Wars out loud.
Oh, I didn't even clock it.
Oh, ears don't work.
Oh, damn it!
He's the Kellen of the stream.
I just saw it in the background while I was doing the Grand Prix settings. Oh, Craig!
Craig!
Oh, Kikiri, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. Damn it! Okay, well, I guess, what's the time right now? We are exactly 1 hour and 8 minutes into the stream. So if we cut out 1 hour and 6 to 1 hour and 8, we'll be fine. 1:06:00. 1:08:00. Put that in Discord. Hello, Anian. Damn it! So annoying. All right, let's go. We're doing a Grand Prix, whatever that is. Oh my god, we have 86 people playing.
Get ready to play.
Yeah, we've got 10 seconds, so get in real quick.
Get in!
Oh, there's actually so many first-time players here. Are these your people coming in to play in the Grand Prix?
Sure.
What is the GP 1 out of 10 thing? We're doing a Grand Prix.
So it's 10 races?
Oh no, Topper! I guess. Like, do they just roll into each other smoothly, like preventing me from needing to do anything, or?
I'm not sure. My guess would be, because obviously everyone you need a time for all 10 tracks, right? So, I imagine it's just you just add all your times together at the end of the 10 races, and whoever has the fastest time combo.
Yeah, I just want to see how it plays.
If it auto plays, it's probably a nice way to just sort of keep it going, you know?
It's like just go AFK for a while, really. You know, like if I want like a long period of races, I can just like open up an Overwatch TV interview, queue up the Grand Prix, put a 3-minute start time, hit
the
play,
content makes itself.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I wanted something that I could put on the screen while I you know, like went down the road to pick up a pizza.
Oh, you know what there is? There's a Plinko type version or something where you just like score points every time and it just keeps going up. So you could. Does anyone remember what it was called?
Huh?
Like a marbles, like in marbles itself, and it's like a Plinko version or something.
What's Plinko?
You know, like when the ball drops down and it like there's a load of like barriers in the way, and it's sort of, you know, like at the start of a lot of marbles races, it goes down a little thing and it sort of plinks. It goes left to right.
Oh yes.
It's kind of like that,
yeah,
except
yeah.
depending where you land, you score different points, and you can keep queuing up basically, and you can keep adding to your score, and you can set like whatever the final score is.
Rang Sang's Mr. Sense. I hate this profile picture. This bothers me. Okay, so now people finish the race, and then like, what comes next? Will it autoplay or does it need like my input? It's probably gonna have to wait 35 seconds. Drini, thank you very much for the 3 months of tier 1. Welcome back. Appreciate that. Treasure Train. A treasure train just started in your channel.
A treasure train?
Nah, it's like it's some way that they're trying to like promote gift subs. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. Cry. Like, it's like, if you give some money, you to give me money.
If you give some money, you'll get cheaper to give more money. You'd be crazy not to take the deal.
Exactly. What a steal. Okay, so you still have to micromanage it.
Oh, yeah. But I guess if you next map and just queues everyone in again, you don't have to do like for wait.
Wait, no, it's not. It's taken them out of the race. So like, what's the point of this?
Wait,
this is so horse. Like, what's the point of this?
It's just marbles with more steps.
It's just marbles, but I have to press a funny button, and it's like, what? I guess that like at the end there'll be something, right? Like the best performers will be ranked, but like this is horse. I think the Star Wars is going to be gone by now, so.
I should put the sound back on, so.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it feels like nobody's falling for the treasure train trap. So like, just too many frugal viewers of mine, you know. All of the financially irresponsible people, they actually wisened up after I flamed them for their fantasy roster construction. Morning, Punky.
Stupid educational streamer. Thank you, Drini, for the tier 1.
I love the chatters that like spread the love, you know. They'll come by and they'll drive by us both with the sub.
It's like street performers. They'll put a coin in everyone's tin.
I'm not financially sound. I'm just poor. It can happen. I won't tell him. I bet you.
I've got the stream open watching the marbles, Drini. I see you. Wait, he's written the same thing in my chat.
I knew he would. It's so.
He's playing both sides, so he always comes out on top.
My fantasy roster is Hawk, Libda, Peace, Lep, and Veg. Is Peace even playing? Did you get Peace really cheap because he's not playing? That feels like an
he's
ISHO
probably gonna
finance.
play, right?
Is he? Oh, I guess he is a Genji player and Tracer Genji.
It's like, yeah, if you have
what team is he on?
Jutsu, Peace, Ryan, it's Team Z. They have Geekane this week, so you might be in for a rough one. But I think
but I feel like Peace is a good value pickup. Like he's actually like really quite good at Genji, and he would have been dirt cheap. Like
yeah, well,
you'd be getting Peace at more than a fair market price, in my opinion.
Well, it's just because it's one game and it's one game and a tough game, right? This week, but it's kind of a whereas like Scuffed was like one game, good game.
Yeah.
To be fair, Scuffed did alright in the end.
No.
경기인지 모르겠어요. 스트레스 받던 게 해결이 된다. 그렇다면 T1 감독님께서 오늘 운세 보셨나요?
15 points for Peace. I mean, 15 points for Peace or 15 points for Rhino. I'd take little Rhinoceros, to be honest.
This week, yeah, but next week it maybe feels a little bit more on. Let me get
for Rhinoceros.
No, for let me get an eyes on these Peace fixtures.
Rush always looks dead inside. Like, I'm pretty sure Rush posted his wedding photography on the internet, and he looked exactly the same level of miserable on his most special day of his entire life. Like, that dead look is never leaving his eyes, I'm afraid. Let's do the twisted toothpick map.
Oh yeah, Team Z have SSG next week as well, so it's tough for Team Z. But then after that, they have Dildux. Oh, then Team Liquid. Then Sakura, then Nightmare, and then a week. Yeah, maybe there's like a world for it in these last 2 weeks, actually.
I feel like the problem, Xavier, is that when you're talking about a player that's on a bottom team, you look at the fixtures every single week, and you're like, "Oh, they got a tough game this week. They got a tough game this week. They got a tough game this week."
There's like the Dildux week where you go, actually, that's a banker, basically.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, in order to do that, like, taking advantage of these like really cheap players, like, I just don't think that you're going to win with them outside of like a first week undervalued scenario, because like you can never capitalize on a double with a cheap shit player.
Yeah, also the problem is you can sort of keep bouncing cheap players, but invariably the best cheap player will be in a slightly different role each week. So you need to use 2 subs to get it. But if you're using your 2 subs to bounce around like your cheap player, then you just never get to change anyone else in your roster. So you just need to hope everything else you got was like the perfect choice, good every week type thing. You're a great streamer.
I do think...
Thank you, C's World.
I think they said that to me too. Yeah, C's World, you're a great streamer. These people, and they're playing both sides. Oh, Ethical. I remember Ethical. Because Ethical was the person that... Legend. They've got a fantastic Twitch profile picture, and they gifted a sub to Sunshine Bread. They caved to the pressure of gift or misogynist.
Gift or misogynist? I mean, it's there's only one way to win that game, really.
Fighting.
I won't ever play both sides. Thank you, Fire Surge.
They're so writing that in my chat.
I was immediately pinned at your chat for the...
Yeah, I don't think Fire Surge is a regular chatter in mine, so you might actually be in the clear for this one.
Yeah, Fire Surge 21. One of the good ones, as Sunshine Bread would say.
Yep. We will ascribe that quote to Sunshine Bread.
She was the first person who said that, I think.
I do think it is the safe approach to stick that on her. Hunter, have you considered I have Alcad backline and don't have to change anything ever? Well, if you have Alcad backline and you don't have to change anything ever, then you don't understand how to capitalize on doubles with transfers week to week to week is the thing. Doesn't matter if your backline is rock solid. You nicely done, Juby. Well, Juby's even got like a nice border, like the fun colored crayons. Like, this is class. I feel like Homosexual would go crazy with this one. Lucas, if you've got any more money to open up for marbles, I feel like getting the gay coded crayons would just be like a really good addition to your kit, if you can afford it.
Those are just Steam things, right? Like, I don't think they're that expensive. You probably have, like, if you've not spent your points, you probably have
this is a Steam thing?
I think so.
I figured this was something in game.
I'm wrong. Is that a marbles thing or a Steam thing? My coffee's still too hot.
It's an awfully hot coffee pot.
What is the coffee?
Marbles.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Juby. God. I just need that ad button to go green. I need to squeeze in one more ad break.
He's squeezing an ad.
Well, I mean, like, what I've discovered is that squeezing the ad actually doesn't earn me any money anymore. So it's like I have to squeeze 10 times as many in order to get, 1/10 of the result.
Am I late to the CR game? It's just starting. Thank you, Quick Current in YouTube chat, who says YouTube chat. True.
I'm about to get on a 3-hour train ride. Would you mind asking them to pause the game for 3 hours for me? Emergence, if only there was a platform where you could watch the live stream, but it had like DVR scrubbing enabled. So you could like pause and then come back like at the time that was convenient for you and feel like you were still there live in the moment. That being said, I did just drop Skewed a line and ask if he could claim that his mouse is out of battery so they could pause for 3 hours.
Hopefully Skewed will sort us out here.
I mean, Lep, thanks for the follow. Labubu ad, shit is tough. Well, at least someone got an ad. Yeah. Hey, did you get a conclusion on your drama last night, or just nothing?
No, just they'll reach out to me.
Oh, great. Yeah, I thought it was actually so funny. I thought it was so fucking funny that he wrote, "You can still use the codes."
Yeah, I mean,
oh really? Really? Thanks, man.
I was halfway through giving one away. I was like, I was really planning to. Cheers for the sign off, but these were fucking going out no matter what. Yeah.
I've had to just like make up an excuse too. Like, they just make up an error that doesn't exist. Like,
it's just like it's just like, oh yeah, I like it because it's also not like my username is weird either. It's literally just
no. It's like it's really like it's an invalid username. Is definitely like what happened there. Like it definitely wasn't just that they went offline and didn't figure it out with the delay, and then.
Shuby points out as well. Also, if it's not working, why is your first result of troubleshooting, instead of messaging or, I'm literally sitting there waiting, messaging me or asking someone is just, we'll just turn off the stream.
I honestly think like what should be done is they should just delete like one of your biggest earned days of the year without any attempt to remedy the issue.
I've also
to be fair, it is a new production crew, which is why I positioned my my red when I did, so that they could iron out those kinks by fucking up your red.
Yeah, well, I just hope it's okay for Tomothan tonight, Hopefully I've bitten the only bullet there is to bite. And there'll be no more bullets.
Mioz says, do you think that Rhino and Scissors will have a point increase? If so, will you hold? I think it really depends on the state of it, right? Like, I think I need to look at what's available to be next week. I seem to recall wanting to offload CJ desperately. I think I want to move away from CJ Landon into players that have doubles. What the hell have I done here? I want to move away from CJ Landon into players that have doubles, but also players that play Wu Yang. Because Wu Yang just seems like such an outrageous stat farmer at the moment that, like, I've actually capitalized on my doubles already from CJ and from Landon, like with my roster construction, that I want to move away from them. And then it's going to be a case of, like, can I afford to move away from them? Because I think there will be a price increase for Scissors and Rhino for sure, especially Rhino because he's only 15 and he's playing on the top team. So I think I can make those moves, and then I can make some money if I need. Otherwise, I can just keep Rhino forever, not capitalize on doubles, but have someone that's going to like get me bulk points for literally no cost.
To answer your question, Rally, yes, Trini is also playing both sides with YouTube chat and Twitch chat. He's both saying you're the favourite chat. He's just macking us. Don't fall for it. But it's Crazy Raccoon versus T1, and Proud is respawning. Volcano. Should be the hardest map for Ball, but if both teams are playing Ball, I guess it's really fine, but that's going to be an easy first fight and potential first flip for Crazy Raccoon.
Oh, Proud bros, it's already so over one fight in. The hit scan is on Sombra. It's so cooked. You can see Crazy Raccoon, they've already got the cap. They are on the God comp once again, and Skewed has gone down. Chirong just bends a water orb around the corner, finds the kill. So this is really rough already for T1. Proud in stealth, he's hiding away on his little witchy Sombra, but I'm not sure that this has legs for T1. I feel as if this is a DPS comp. Sim Sombra? Oh, for T1? I don't know, man. Just good at the tricky heroes. Yeah, 26, 27.
6,
okay,
7, 8, 9. Janti's dead. 30. Alright. Sleep came out onto Spint there, but no follow-up for that one, so the kill onto Vigilante will seal more capture progress for Crazy Raccoon. Spint is full pocket out here. Hack onto that deflect, so Proud can turn the kill.
6, 7.
Now coming through. Player advantage. Proud going left-hand side. Will hack up this Mega. Next timing, he can start forcing point a little bit now. Trying to poke Heesang off from this range. They've got a lot of damage there. Slam comes through as well. Heesang will be forced back around the corner. More point pressure. Hack. Virus onto the ball as well. Proud getting through a good amount of work. minefield out, and Jumpin will die to that one. Heesang's going to Wraith out, but it's a long way out. Tries to TP away. Another Virus connects, and T1 have cleared this point. Back in it.
Yeah, and look, T1, they're back on point, they're back in control. There is a nano boost available for Vigilante, and I mean, this could be huge, really. Like, you throw that out onto Dark, he can really make waves in the backline. He can do so much damage to Chirong and Shu. Spint, a bit slow on the blade as well. He actually doesn't have any good targets other than Proud if he gets caught out without his TP. But T1, they're about to get a free flip right now. Tidal Blast comes out onto Heesang. He TP's backline, but he missed times just a little bit. So now it's Skew just 1v1ing in the back.
Defensive Nano.
Counter Nano, but he's so low, but he will survive. Dark's down on the point, though. Where's the help from T1's front line?
Yeah, the flip's gone through during all of this as well. Proud's going to find a trade onto Spin. Minefield out from Jumpin, trying to find that Sombra, but cannot. Zest is clearing these mines one by one, just in time not to get booped into him. Now the Nano onto Jumpin. That roll's going to do a lot. Zest using the TP to avoid. Anti onto Jumpin, forces him back. One more slam. Defensive nade from Shu keeps Jumpin alive, and Crazy Raccoon still holding on. But Donghak, he's found a pick in the back. He's just beaming everyone right now. And honestly, the Sim, it's got legs. It's actually got a decent amount of survivability in this type of messy matchup, but still traded. Jumpin and Spin, it's not enough to get him back into the point right now, but Crazy Raccoon, they're coming back with both DPS ults. Proud EMP though, Max.
Proud with this EMP really could be the difference maker. If he can catch up Spint or Heesang, the players that actually have the ultimates, he can just delete their turn. If he can get it after Spint or Heesang actually pop the ultimates, it would be better still, because winning a fight but allowing Crazy Raccoon to hang on, probably not the ideal scenario. He has caught Spint. Spint is low. Spint will go down. The Virus connects. He TPs out of the slam as well from Junbin. So an excellent start here for T1. You can see Donk in the wings, pressuring Chirong, but Heesang's going to force him right back. He's going to slip over to the Mega Health Pack. Still, good fight for T1. They still have that Tidal Blast. They have a minefield as well. Crazy Raccoon, they still only have their DPS ultimates, and Jumpin, a rare miss from him. He's actually going to have to roll back to the Mega as well. Super winnable for T1 now.
Interested to see what Skew chooses to do with this Tidal Blast in terms of target. There's not too many great ones, as you see. Spint hacks up again. Minefield coming through. Spint draws for Blade, goes for this. Sleep is out onto Vigi. Defensive Tidal Blast now comes through. Pressure on, but Heesang still found a pick. Spint forcing point. Death Blossom in. That's one down. Nano sent out by Vigi onto Proud right now, trying to beam through. It's kept Proud alive. He's trying to hack the Mega. He can't get it. He's playing for his life right now. He can get the Mega. Doghack's turned and killed Spint, actually. Crazy Raccoon still need to get on point. Jumping in with nearly a minefield. Crazy Raccoon have all the ults coming up, but they don't have point.
Port ults and mines available. Jumpin, he's got such a hard whack at this, considering there's no Mega Health Packs for him to take. Proud on the Sombra. He's actually getting it done just by controlling packs on the map. Hacked up on the point. Jumpin, he throws out his minefield. He's nano boosted as well. Chirong actually went down with the Tidal Blast in the tank, I think. And T1, they've got it done. We're so critical of the comp, but they've actually found huge value with this Sombra, yeah. EMP turn was great. Control of the packs were great. Hey, it's Danny 31321 says, hey, Hunter, you look like Warren. Thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, all the hacks, you could see Spint was the primary target, but was finding these timings not just to punish Spint, but also to punish Jumpin as well, and all of a sudden just playing a little bit, well, just having to play a bit slower. We saw Heesang punished multiple times as well. Thank you, Faisal, for the 5 months prime. Ghana says Rush is so smart. Put his hit scan player to hack Megas for Donghack.
I mean, it's actually working a treat though, isn't it? Like, Jumpin just like cannot take the Mega mid-fight. Like, it's such a huge difference for him. Like, one team has a Sombra, one team does not. It's like really like the most insane difference that you can make in these ball mirrors, in all honesty. Just a case of Spint not really being able to get it done in the Tracer ban from T1 as well. Like, brutal. You'd think normally it'd be Lip just matching Sombra and this would be no issues at all, but because Spint is a bit more constrained on his hero pool, huge consequences to that. Classic nitty-gritty theory coming out from Coach Roshi.
Heesang pressure in the backline here. Slam over the top as well. Vigi's going to throw the sleep out there. Defensive nade to deal with that as they back it up. Donghak has just killed Spin on the other side of these things. That's an opening pick, so Crazy Raccoon are going to have this flip denied from them. Player advantage as they look to just take the angles, take the map T1, poke them all out and clean it up. Slam comes through onto the Wu Yang kid. Chirong trying to Guardian wave his way out from that one, but ambitious. Shu's half HP behind now as well. They have found Proud, but the pocket is good to keep him alive. Spin on the Venture now. Bit of a better matchup, easier matchup into it. And they do lose Shu late, though. And Vigi's just cleaning everything up, actually. They lose a whole bunch late.
Yeah, I mean, T1 in control. Now Proud can just do the world tour, hacking all the packs, controlling the map and preventing Jumpin from really having all of the turns that he desires. Spint on the venture. Not sure that we've seen this look from him so far. We're going to have to see if he can get it done. Heesang's over to the Sombra, but I feel as if the timing to control the packs has already been lost a little bit. You can see Dark is hacked up on the Mega, but he just gets to take the pack, and that is money for T1. Nano Boost is just around the corner for Vigilante as well. Another hack being threatened on Jump, and he has to slam on the point, clear some mines, clear some turrets, but T1 about to have their nano turn.
Looking for it. Skews just killed Heesang before the fight as well. Nade and Guardian Wave being used to pocket through that. It caught Spin as well here. And T1 winning this one comfortably in the end. Sleep onto Jumpin as well. Looking for a stagger here as well. They try and get him out of the wave. They do at least. So Crazy Raccoon can go again, but they've already lost 50%.
All right, 50% already conceded. Yeah, now that I think about it, if I look like one, just stand me next to him and see if we actually look alike, because I'm pretty sure I'm like a full head taller than the guy. Nano Boost available for Vigilante. T1, double support ultimate, and they're not even going to need it because Dark is just going to take down Shu in his spawn. Again, Crazy Raccoon support's going down with their ultimates. Jumpin is comically low as well. He's on the run. He's being chased. Spint is on the point, staggering it out. Hack comes out onto Skewed, but the counter EMP and the counter Nano, not enough to save Proud. Spin goes 1 for 1. Tidal Blast comes out onto Skewed, and he absolutely runs it down into the backline of Crazy Raccoon. Next turn for Crazy Raccoon, they still have one last touch. They're going to have a huge old bank. T1 spent very heavily.
Simwall from Zest can do a lot in these situations, but if Heesang gets that EMP up, obviously it's just the best counter to it as well. Needs to get that last 15%, and you see Donghak does want to go early. They have control of a point T1, so they can fight forward a little bit. They can make it messy. You can see already Donghak, but Shu sleeps him out of the sky. No problem. We'll walk forward and away from that one. Rest of the team getting on point. Simwall is out. Heesang doesn't have the EMP just yet, but he's going to die before he gets it as well. Huge pick for Zest, and T1 have a chance all of a sudden. Tectonic Shock out, throwing it out the backline, but Spin's too far away to find meaningful damage. Now he's hacked up, and T1, they're coming right back into this. Minefield available soon. Shu has for Nano, might have to burn that one before he dies. Throws it onto Chorong before he goes down. Walks in with this one. Chorong gets one with it as well. He goes for Zest, Jumping combines. Chorong moving forward, looking for more. He's caught up in for Slam. Hacks out. Heesang is back with the EMP, hits it. Nails the Virus as well, gets 1 kill. Trying not to get traded, does get traded. Jumping is low on point. Donghak focusing him down, can clean that one up. I don't know if there's another touch. Spin's not going to make it. T1 take it.
T1 actually making it look easy, and I mean, I really think we're going to need to see some bans to target out this strategy a little bit. Sombra ban, perhaps. I suppose the Tracer ban is the biggest enabler of this, because it's going to be so much harder for Proud to actually play the Sombra with a Tracer in play. But really good opening ban from T1, really good opening approach. I thought this was going to be a wash in favor of Crazy Raccoon. Already I've been surprised. God, look at Rush. Absolutely cheesing in the back. This might be the happiest I'm rewinding.
Yeah, I think as well what's really true is...
He's so happy.
What's really true as well is one of the best counters to Sombra is actually the Tracer and the ability to punish and chase down any sort of TP timing too. So without that Tracer... Proud, how many times did Proud really die there? You know, not that often at all. So I think the Tracer will make it easier both for Crazy Raccoon to play directly into it. Obviously, they even have the chance to ban it directly here too. So more chances for Crazy Raccoon, but T1 already showing a bit of life really, which lines us up like we might have a series on our hands.
Series on our hands, folks. I just played the invisible accordion. Yeah, Kelsey, I don't know, man, like I just got back from a trip to Japan with Kelsey, and Kelsey is 208 centimeters tall, so he makes me look really short in all of my pictures. It's really quite annoying. Yeah, I said today was going to be insanely mid, but you know what? Already, series. 6'7". Yeah, I'm reliably told that Warren is 167 centimeters tall.
I've heard that.
Oh, Mama Hamster, you're actually such a good rage baiter. Everything I read from you pisses me off. Like, Mama Hamster says, Shu was ass. He was never in any team fight, 0 presence. Like, they just know how to get to me.
Yeah, it's just... The thing is as well, if you actually... Because I spy it sometimes, because I don't... When we're casting, I'll read chat, and the number of times I will see Mama Hamster has set someone off. You know, like it will happen on a map-to-map basis. The hit rate is unreal.
I feel like I need to VIP Mama Hamster, to be honest, because their rage bait is actually so good. Like, it actually, I quite enjoy it. It makes me feel alive, you know?
Yeah, it's like...
It really does make me feel alive.
Yeah, Tom saying they got you like 4 times. Yeah, it's just they've. The thing about good rage bait is they have to actually pay attention to pick on something, you know, to
True,
spin the narrative.
I won't do it. No, I have these genuinely like an S tier rage baiter though. so insane at it.
Ooh. Mama Hamster says it's not rage bait, it's facts. Wait, Squeed, are you still here? Squeed check.
Who?
Oh, someone asking. You did, Squeed, yeah. Were you asking about like the login for Fantasy? Oh, okay. Have you solved it now? I'm just reading up.
One day onto bans for rage bait, and the other day he commends it. I mean, Mama Hamster gets banned for rage bait, and then 2 minutes later I type /unban in the chat. You know, like it's just, it's theater, kids. Like, come on.
Every stream needs a heal. You can't
it's like when I banned IVQ, whatever their name was. Like I forget whether Hattie rebanned that person or not, because that person actually does piss me off. But I'm sorry, I thought you were 5'6". I am. I'm lying about being tall. I'm the same height as one.
Squeed, if you have a if you're still having issues getting in, if you go to the OWTV Discord, there should be a I think it's called website support button. If you hit that, it will drop a message through to Toby and the team, so when someone's around, they can have a proper investigate. That's probably the quickest way to get through. Let me see. If you go to the OWTV website and scroll to the bottom, there should be a Discord button. That's maybe the simplest way to find it.
Is Anta 5'6" or 7?
Yeah.
I'm probably somewhere between 6 and 7.
Yesterday, playing push, and obviously we got past the point where anyone was at 67 meters. So everyone was calculating the distance between the two pushes because it was nearly 67. They were like, oh, 65.
Yeah. X23 Beast, you actually missed a rare Sloan spawn yesterday where they came into the chat and said, watching Unta's gameplay reminds me that it's all luck and that I can make it too. And it's like, yeah. Just welcome back, Sloan. Your stream cutting out yesterday fucked up the YouTube stream a bit. It just cut out 1 minute. Did it fuck up the stream, or did it just have a missing 1 minute? What did it actually like? What's the implication for the YouTube stream? Is the VOD still fine? It just has a missing minute? Because like my computer literally like full froze, Mari, and I had to restart it. So like it makes sense that there'd be a missing minute in there. It's missing the first 80%. Yeah, I mean I think I missed like the first fight. Yeah, it cut weirdly just because I was literally offline. Like my computer was off. My PC full crashed, and I have no idea why. Somehow it's in the same video. It's crazy. Yeah, it's in the same video because YouTube has like really good disconnection protection. You know, like if you disconnect on YouTube, it will let you click the reconnect button. Yeah, it'll let you click the reconnect button, and it'll pick it right back up. Whereas for Twitch, it's like if you go offline, you lose the viewers instantly. It doesn't do much like reconnect protection, I think. You have malware. Thank you, Capsule Flyer.
Maybe 20-30 seconds on Twitch for it to like auto come back, but obviously that's not a lot for a lot of issues, or not enough for a lot of issues.
Yeah, Mario, I don't know. I just think that person's a little crazy is all.
Lips on break for the first 3 weeks. Ooh. All right.
Aren't they a literal child? I don't even know how old that young Sloan is.
What's happened?
Have you seen Molly's new IGN?
Oh, it's something.
What's Molly's new IGN?
No age. It's like Fangaletsu or something stupid.
What?
What, somebody got the actual name? I might have just made that one up, but it's something like that. Do we still have it as Molly? Yeah, we still have it as Molly. What's for Fam Iglestino?
Yeah, I see it.
Fam Iglestino? Yeah, fuck off, Molly.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Rolls off the tongue. Hashtag fuck off, Molly.
I'm trying to be polite about it, but that's the most you're gonna get.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna politely need you to fuck right off. Alright. T1, they're rolling with the Sombra again, but I mean, do you think the Sombra has legs a second time around? Donark's not even mirroring ball this time around, so a little bit of a change in approach. Maybe Donark wants help fighting out Heesang. Slam comes in on the high ground, but doesn't actually catch anyone. Unfortunately, Donark is getting a whole lot of back shots, and he's gonna have to run right out of dodge.
Yeah, surrounded now, backs it up to the choke. Awfully low, but Vigi and Skewed can keep him up. Jumping, swinging through again now, looking for a little bit more. Finds the slam onto the Lucio. Skewed in big trouble, and Jumping beams him down. Jumping will get traded for it, but Crazy Raccoon coming up trumps on this one, and that'll be first flip going their way.
Yeah, I mean, look, Spint, now that he's in control, he is immediately going to have to face Donark making this swap. I think this is a good swap to Winston. Winston's always quite free into the Tracer Genji. I feel like we haven't seen that much of it, but anytime a Korean Winston picks up the hero, it looks like a really strong matchup. We saw even young Kellen getting it done. Manual hack from Proud has actually caught out Heesang. This is quite the blunder indeed from young Heesang. And there's a one-man advantage now for T1. Make that 2 as Zest is going to catch Shu. They're going to look easy on the retake here. I feel like this is essentially a free retake. This is Chris theory.
Yeah, just off the back of a hack here. I think you might be slightly ahead of me. Let me give you some numbers after the flip. 1, 2,
After
3,
the flip,
4,
I'm at 10.
5,
Jesus.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Thanks for the follow. Yeah,
13,
works.
14. Beautiful. Skewed. A little bit slow on the beat charge. Strong is much closer than him. Other hand, Vigilante does have that Kitsune rush, but they're coming right through onto the backline. Spin with a big dash in. Punishes Proud on that one. Looking for more now onto the backline. Big problems for Vigilante. Suzu has been forced. Another dink in the head. He's so low. Vigi and Skew trying to get away. They have survived for now. Strong nearly with the beat, and Crazy Raccoon have the flip. Donghack peels back as they try and stabilize on T1. On T1 side, but support ult trade next. Hack onto Donghack. Onto Jumpin.
He's saying now he's pressing forward, looking for more. You can see T1. I mean, they're closing on a lot of ultimates for this retake. Losing that free retake, not ideal. Rush comes out first. Tempo from Vigilante, and Charong is forced to use the beat, layering into it. Pulse is out. Jumpin has to throw down the minefield. He's incredibly low. He's actually going to go down. Skewsio now pops the beat. 5v4 situation. And that's going to be T1 taking the cap here. Dash on from Spin shouldn't be enough. Cap has gone the way of T1. And there are no trades. Next turn, Crazy Raccoon, they're going to have DPS ultimates. They're going to have that Kitsune rush as well. But EMP, Primal Rage, these are huge ultis. You can see Zest on a very squishy character, still farming a little bit of bonus support ultimate. Rock solid, mate. And I'm not talking about your fundamentals.
Looks really difficult for Crazy Raccoon to find value with his ults. They have to try and find a way through. Proud is actually just playing his around the point now, not looking for anything too ambitious. Runs into the side fight, drops it. Charong right in his face. Easy kill there. Spin's going to blaze to respond. Going through it now. Double slash 2 for 1 for Spin. Spin's turning it, but it's a Primal Blade. Donghack's coming back. He trades Spin for it. They need more. Heesang has possessed. Taste of his own medicine. No Donghack's trying to get onto the back line now. I think Shu might still have TP. He has for Suzu as well. Going for it. Has for TP. Awfully low, but he's gotten away from all the danger. Donghack cannot get the kill, slammed back to ground, and Crazy Raccoon will take the first point.
Just an egregious error coming out from T1 there. Proud, he body checks the backline inside, but he goes for such a dodgy EMP, forces everybody... Shu just fat-fingered his ult and spawn. Come on, Shu! Okay, Shu has fat-fingered his Kitsune rush. Yeah, Shu is actually ice cold right now, and there's no ocean involved either. Slam comes out from Jumpin' in main. Crazy Raccoon, they're trying to make the most of the situation. Oh, Skewsio, be careful, mate. You've got a Spint. He's coming for your mouth. Two-man advantage now for Crazy Raccoon. They leverage the Kitsune rush that they didn't even use. Horrific.
A classic Shu support ult victory for Crazy Raccoon as they keep the win percentage
was
high.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Vigi's going to get cleaned up, and Crazy Raccoon will claim a free flip as a result of that one. Vigilante are Kitsune rush for this next fight, but they have to get to the point first, which gives Jumpin and the rest plenty of opportunities to try and force something on the way in. Hack onto Jumpin to clear it out, and T1 trying to be diligent, clearing their path as they walk forward.
Their path is being cleared right now. You can see T1, good ults for the retake. Kitsune rush up on the high ground. You can crash that out onto the objective. You can fight that way. Dark's been slammed up. Mid-air Suzu, though, Vigilante throws that one out. This should be able to get them to flip the... Oh my god, Jumpman just rolled off the map. Check his blood alcohol percentage. This is an egregious day for Crazy Raccoon. It feels like they missed lip or something. What's going on here?
Do you think it's possible that MCD's sister spiked for coffee, but she spiked for wrong team?
Ha! MCD's sister, we need to investigate what she put in that coffee and who was drinking it. Mari, I've made you an editor on 7TV if you want to add stuff. You're welcome to. I think you're to be trusted with that. Scoot's dead, 92% on a beat drop though. That is absolutely criminal as Chirong now gets to play underneath. And Crazy Raccoon, despite a million different blunders, they're just going to be right back in control.
Yeah, they found a trade on the side. Shoot TP to help, but now he's got to fight his way out of this one. Recall forced onto Zest, and Spint's there to help too. Oh, he's needed to do more than help. He's taken down Zest. Crazy Raccoon remain in control. We're approaching last fight as Donghak is somewhat committed. Back jump now. Primal for the next turn if they want to go, and beat and EMP. Lots of good things coming up. Need to watch out for Chirong's beat though. If they can find a connection onto Chirong, this will be the ideal, but Proud's in big trouble behind already.
Don't you dare compare QCO to Red X. Don't you dare. Proud, he is not going to receive the beat though, so maybe Skewed should be put in the Brazen Bull. Maybe you're onto something. Dark jumps up, pops the Primal Rage, he starts juggling Shu. Shu pops the Kitsune Rush, but he will go down immediately. Chirong soon to follow from the looks of things, as T1, they're tossing Crazy Raccoon left, right, and center. And with these late deaths, it might actually cost them a quality recontest. Proud still got the EMP in the pocket for the final turn. Crazy Raccoon, they've got no support ultimates to speak of. It's going to be very difficult to execute a Blade unless Proud fucks his ultimate again.
Yeah, the EMP should be the deal sealer here. Eyes on that one. You see Zest already ran into Heesang as well, making his touch a little bit more difficult. Might be jumping just to go for it. He's there already. He's going to get hacked up on point. He's going to get pulse bombed as well. Zest just kills him. And they can go for this if they really want. Spint's going to blade for it. He gets EMP'd. Proud will get traded for that one. Spint comes back in. He's forced away though. He's awfully low. And they are getting cleaned up nonetheless here. And the EMP gets the job done. Wasn't the prettiest, but T1 will tie us up 1-1.
Just TPs for no reason and then walks face to face with the Blading Genji out of stealth. And just, like, what do you think is going to happen, man? Unbelievable. Either way, T1, they close it out. They didn't really need to use EMP there, to be honest. They were 5v4. He didn't have a blade target. T1, their backline had all of their skills. It was just Proud deciding to pop out of stealth out of respect and give a target over to Spint. Spint's now made the swap over to Big Reaps. Gonna have to see whether he's got that dog in him for this character. Obviously, Reaper's gonna make it a lot more difficult for Dark. It's gonna be a bit more difficult for Proud as well, because fighting inside the bubble is suddenly going to be a thing of the past, as the bubble will evaporate in no time at all. Dark, immediate back jump over to the objective. Kitsune Rush actually comes out from Vigilante quite quickly, a little bit before the cap, but felt rather necessary. And perhaps that's another hack coming out. Jumpin's just down, so T1 perhaps good to take another fight here. Zest is traded, but they need to chase Spint, or are they just going to go for the cap?
I think they're going for the cap. Defensive bubble from Donghak to force that, and they have got the flip. Ult's coming back soon for Crazy Raccoon, so T1 have to be careful. They have to be ready for this next turn, as already Spint is stepping on point, trying to force Donghak back. Little boot through as Crazy Raccoon. They flip it already. Now T1 backing it up even more. They want a skewed beat before they can go. Chirong's going to drop his own beat, catches everyone. Skewed matches that one. Jumpin still has the minefield afterwards to follow up. The back jump from Donghak. He's getting chased all the way into spawn by Heesang. Can't get the kill. They try and turn onto Jumpin as well, but they both tanks are getting out for now. Chase is on. Point has been stabilized. Suzu used. Jumpin has the minefield now. Might look for it in this room. Primal coming out. They're also low. Shu is in there. Boop away. And there's a minefield, so can't chase too much more. Donghak keeps finding every bit of damage. He's going to walk into that one. Left hook on that. They're all trapped in the room. 1 HP onto Spint. He can't do anything. Donghak can go back to point now as well. Eyes onto Chirong. The chase is there. Skewed will get rid of him. Jumpin dies on point. I think Spint is still alive behind potentially. Are they going to find him?
Who else but Dark, really? Jonas has so many colors. By the way, someone tweeted at me yesterday saying, comment on the Jaws call out on the main broadcast. What was the Jaws call out? That reminds me, because we're talking about colors, obviously, that's Jaws theory. But because I don't watch the main broadcast, I don't know what the Jaws call out was, and I can't be bothered to check. Did anybody catch that? Anybody that was somehow watching me in the main broadcast? Yeah, any catches on that one? Because I have no idea what they're talking about. EMP comes out, it catches Spin, no counter as well. Oh, shoot. He's going to drop the Kitsune Rush, but it's a little bit late. So Crazy Raccoon, they've been completely wiped here. Pulse comes out, 5v2. No kill converted off the back of it as well. Jumpin is rolling around. There is a kill converted, actually. 75% and counting. But look, They're not going to be able to catch it. Oh, they are going to be able to catch Jumpman. That pulse. Suzu's out from Shu. Crazy Raccoon, they're good for another touch here. Wow, Jumpman is slippery.
Oh, Jumpman gets hacked again now as well. No shield time. He's down to 300 HP, but will be okay. T1 can come back in. Beat's getting close for both, but Chorong is fast, and there's a timing for Crazy Raccoon, but the flip has still been denied. Recall force now. Bubbles about to be burst. Beat push comes through from Chorong. Gets that one off so scary. Death Blossom over onto Donghak. That finishes the job. One of Chorong's scariest beats of his career, but he gets it off, and now Crazy Raccoon in a great position. They want to hold forward.
Oh no, Vigilante going down so late as well. This is going to be dicey for the touch. He's going to be a bit late to the party. He might have to TP out of spawn, which means they can catch him with a forward fight. Crazy Raccoon, they should be able to find Proud. One of Proud or Zest going to go for the point touch here. T1 definitely going to have a touch. They also have a beat to make it happen. Zest gets the first tap. Dark jumps right in. Beat is in too. Suzu already forced out of Shu. There's no kills off this beat push though. This is a recontesting beat. Pulse is out onto Dark. He pops the Primal Rage in response. He's swinging for the fences. He needs a target. Slam is out for Jumpin. Jumpin is incredibly low. Primal Rage by Dark. Who else but Dark, ladies and gentlemen? Now we've got Shu on the Mega Health Pack. He's scrapping it out with Dark. Dark's trying to play life as best he can, but he's... Oh my god! Get out! Who is this guy?
He's so good. He's still playing his life as well. 200 HP. He's going to get the jump pack damage on Chorong. It all just comes up. Donghak right now. Spinter's found a trade underneath, but the cap's gone through. What a play from Donghak.
Oh, he's just the best player in the world. Nobody can play Overwatch like this guy. Skewed's going to go down late, but it just doesn't matter. You give Dark a Primal Rage, you give him the opportunity to carry the game, he's going to deliver every single time. Spint on Reaper, getting his ankles snapped. T1, they have great ults for the next turn as well. Chorong still doesn't have a beat drop. There's an EMP available for Proud. If he can hit a juicer, Shu has been absolutely hopeless when it comes to counter Suzuing these EMPs. So really, a winnable situation here for T1.
Great situation for him as well. Proud's going to go top left now. They heard him, though. They've revealed it. Jumpin's got eyes on it. EMP's going to come through anyway. Catches Jumpin. One shot out of that. Kitsune rushes are going to be traded, but now no tanks. Zest recalls, groups with the team, finishes off Spin, looking for more. They're all so low, and that EMP gets the job done.
Yeah, massive EMP. Easy conversion on that one. Jumpman's going to swap over to the Winston Mirror now. Sick of getting hacked out on the Wrecking Wheel. Even when... it's actually quite bizarre that Crazy Raccoon, they lost that first map, and their judgment was that the Sim was the issue, not the Sombra. And now, they're a second map in, trying to play ball, getting cucked by this Sombra. Really bizarre, in all honesty, but, you know, it's just typical nitty-gritty theory, really. Dark getting a massive zap on the rotation right now. Huge jump, Primal Rage in again. Chorong, another very dicey beat, manages to get it off. No juggle, no Ajax. Just doesn't happen when you're a Korean player. It's only for players like Vega. Spin comes out from Spin, though, and he will once again take down Skewed. It's the second time Skewed's gone down in the high 90s of his beat charge. Trade out onto Spin, though, 1-for-1 exchange. Proud TP's out of dodge. Dark does not find that he kills with his Primal Rage, but Vigi good for another one. That's two. Both DPS for Vigilante. TP's on now, trying to find Shu, but Shu has TP'd off into the night. Last fight for Crazy Raccoon here.
Donghak's going forward as well. He looking for more. He's going to force a TP back. They're starting to run out of time. Reaper here now as well. Jumpin's going to die. They just want to finish the job now. T1, one fight, and they'll take a 2-map lead up against Crazy Raccoon. Heesang's going for the touch. Does get it and forces for recall, but now Proud is back. Forces out recall in response. Heesang goes for one more touch. Maybe mini denied, though. Wow. They're flooding back in. Suzu onto point. Spin has the Ray form. They're flooding back. Jumpin is nearly there now as well. Kitsune rush from Vigi. Pulse bomb available. They have to match the Kitsune rush. They're coming through. Bubbles burst. Jumpin in big trouble. Back jump for him, but nowhere to go. Hat coming out from Proud. Pulse bomb on the floor. It's going to kill Shu anyway. EMP. There's no one even left to EMP. They just need to clean up Spin. Nothing he can do. And T1 with a 2-map lead.
Insane series from normal Raccoons right now. Down 0-2 versus T1. Hit scan Sombra. Making it work. 2 maps in a row. Surely we'll see a Sombra ban come out for map 3.
That's a harder map for it as well, I think. You know, like on the Samoa where he can almost just play... Pack control. He can just play count, yeah. But no Tracer. But that one was a much harder one to get consistent Sombra value. You know, no Genji, that's a clear target or anything like that. But still did a really good job.
Changing of the guard, mate. Crazy Raccoon, they come 8th at EWC. And now we're here. T1, stepping up.
Spinning up that narrative.
Yep. Spin that narrative.
It's over for Crazy Raccoon.
I'm so proud of T1. They play with so much zest. In this skewed world, they are vigilantes fighting evil. Donghak. You need to have your keyboard confiscated, Heliosmosis.
Get one of those, you know, like keyboards out the door type things.
Oh.
I need more water.
Big stretch.
Need hydration.
Yeah, me too, actually. I ran out. I only had 2 glasses of water instead of 4 in front of me, so they've been tapped long ago. This blade from Spint was just like skewed and proud, just dead, just stacked on top of each other in the doorway.
EMPing in the smallest room on all of Morocco.
Morocco.
Right, get in that drink.
Overwatch 101 differences. You have to accept that in quick play, you fight with learning gamers and great gamers. Don't get frustrated with growing gamers. You were there once. Help and have fun, smiley face. Thank you for that. It's heartwarming. The hacked health pack is definitely something worth talking about. Tracer just got more HP and Brawl cannot use some of those health packs. Yeah, I mean, Sombra's really good in the ball. Sombra's just like, on a map where Sombra can have high uptime, Sombra's really good in the ball. But like the problem here for Crazy Raccoon is that like usually this would just be such a non-issue for them because their hitscan player is like, he's typically their Reaper player and he's like the best, he's their Reaper player, he has like an S tier Tracer, like he can really hang in these lobbies on Tracer, and he has the best Sombra in the world. So like, for Crazy Raccoon, like if Spint wasn't in and Lip was in, like Lip could get it done on Reaper, he could get it done on Tracer, and he could get it done on Sombra. So no matter which way you slice it, with Lip, they would be able to hang on this comp. Because they would just match the Sombra, keep playing the ball, have the pack control, and I think it'd work that way. But because they can't have the pack control, they can't match the Sombra, I feel like that's probably the biggest issue for them. And then, yeah, slice it. Yeah, exactly. Like he's saying could play the Reaper, and Lip could play the Tracer, and that would be really fine. Have we seen Lip Sombra since she was reworked? I think we have. I don't know, like Lip's, every time they rework that character, it doesn't matter. Lip's still insane on that. I think the gap is like closing over time, but like Lip is still fundamentally the best at it. Like I think being constrained to the fact that Spint can like only really play Genji, like his Reaper doesn't look like it's much chop. He's not having like insane carry moments. That just makes it way easier for them to have to play Winston everywhere, you know? I think it's hard to play Sombra Tracer in a Winston, to be fair. Like, I'm not actually sure if playing Sombra Tracer Winston into the Winston would actually be good enough right now in the current meta. But yeah. Did they bring out Max? Is that Max sitting down? It is, right? I'm sure I'm going for a massage in a minute. Is it good etiquette to have a... Yeah, it's fine. I thought Until is Max? I am. There are multiple Maxes. Max is in, GG's. Yeah, pack it. Just pack it, to be honest. It's really difficult to remain optimistic when we see this particular substitution, in all honesty. Obviously, Jumbin has been like driving drunk, but... You want to comfort Jumbin and Nanomax? Oh, it's King's Row. I mean, Infected said it yesterday, right? Like, he said it in the morning, that you have to be a drunk driver in order to be a sober... You have to be a drunk crasher in order to be a sober driver. A super sober driver.
I'm back.
So, maybe Jumbin is just getting some of his drunk reps in. Welcome back. Tom with it is going to have so much fun doing the Korea videos for this week. Big ups, Tom. These are some pretty mint games, so yeah.
What's I doing?
I don't know.
to a guy like Donghack, those are normal raccoons.
To be honest, I feel like to everyone they're normal raccoons at this point.
Oh, and Crazy Raccoon, life on the line. Put it in Max's hands.
His life is in your hands, dude. I think they're cooked. To be honest. What's the final game of the day? Is it Pooh again?
It's Falcons versus Cold Ocean.
Oh, that could actually be good. No, that could actually be good. Like, Falcons have been so crap. And Cold Ocean, like, their DPS line was hanging with T1. Their tank, like, Cold Ocean's tank is insane. I think that could actually be good. If Merit is playing, like, Sombra and Genji and shit, like, don't you think that's a good match, potentially?
There's a chance. There's a chance. If they could just play Wu Yang Kiri as well. It feels like they killed the Jaehong Lucio after week 1. So
yeah, the Jaehong Lucio was such a flaw in their game plan for so long.
It was a big hole. But they just sort of given up on it now. Kivi's looked class on Viana all the way through.
Yeah.
Shoot Anna was not enough, or Shoot not on Anna is rough. Yeah, I mean, Shoot had a particularly bad series, like Fat Finger, trouble with a lot of the things, really. I mean, all of, what was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like DPS-wise as well, we talked about Spint, this being his real test as well, and feels like, obviously his life's hard on the Genji into the Sombra and stuff like this, but it feels, it's been a really quiet game for Spint. Really quiet.
He's been shut out by the comps, really. Like, it's a lot harder to play the Genji into the Sombra, and playing permanently into like Winston, just awkward. Like
a lot of their early matches, they either got like just a Tracer Genji mirror, and then it kind of just becomes, you know, better Genji wins. Or they played Falcons, right? Who were just trying to play hit scan, and Merit was really struggling, so he kind of just got to be playing a comp that is really good at diving, a comp that isn't so good at surviving the dives in this meta as well. So sort of set Spint up for success, but this one, his life's being targeted a lot more, and he's not up to it so far.
That's right, Axiax. You just need to recognize that every single thing that Mama Hampers 2 says is designed to irritate you and to be the opposite of reality. So just ignore every message, basically, and you'll be fine.
Winston ban from Crazy Raccoon, so very much feels like they want to play Max Zarya, and the Winston ban does... It's a twofer, isn't it? It stops Donghack playing Winston into the Zarya, which is a good matchup, and it also just... allows the stops Donghack getting on one of his best heroes too. Genji ban in response.
Yeah. Oh. So we're fucking with this?
What, the bans? Yeah, I think it's reasonable from Crazy Raccoon. I think, you know, like, as far as...
Save your Sombra ban for a jumper map down the line.
Yeah, like, this isn't the greatest Sombra map either, really, in particular, like King's Row. Especially with this, like, you know, since they made all those stealth changes. Your ability to get behind, you can still do it, but it's a lot harder to exploit these sort of angles and packs and stuff on King's Row.
Yeah. And then the Genji like counterban seems like extremely reasonable as well. Like one of the best Genji maps in the game.
Goes nicely with Zarya too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, alright, Trash Panda.
Crossview, he defeated Death, he defeated all other tanks. He did this for you, and he gave us the Holy Doomfist to spread this gospel. You don't need to spread that gospel.
It's
been spread. What you need to spread is money throughout my distributed wallet. We're 51 minutes since the last sub, folks. Like, come on. Do better.
Quick sync check, 25, 24... 23.
Just works, man. Like it just every single time without fail.
Lovely. It's going to be Ball Sim on the defense. We saw Falcons and other teams doing variations of this, so expect Zest to take a lot of responsibility for that bottom right area. Proud can apply the Freya as well here. See if they can get away with that one. So a little bit, feels a little bit messy for comp, but it feels like T1 are one of a few teams who can just sort of work the sim into a lot of these. And this King's Row in charge of a bottom right area turret setup seems reasonable enough. Crazy Raccoon going to come and have a look. It's Hanzo Farah for now, but he's dead in spawn.
Braven, how is 1 bit a money spread? I feel like if you gave me 5 bits, then I could spread them out. How am I supposed to spread out a cent? What am I to do with this, Braven? Thank you. I feel like, you know, even if Heesang is going to go down in the first half a second, this sleep onto Dongark could cost T1 a huge portion of their defense. Even if Dongark can escape into the back, they're going to have to concede an unbelievable amount of space. Max already has that high ground. He's going to force so many members of T1 back into a corner. And if they're getting stuffed into a locker, it's going to be really hard for them to retake. Recall from Spint is absolutely dodgy, though. Max is anti-nated and has to back up. Does not lose his suit. Dongark's actually controlling the back high ground and has even found a kill on Heesang. That's better. That's better, Braven.
Yeah, great retake. Great retake from T1. Donghack getting the space back from and they can set up everything as it was. Zest bottom right, Proud swinging on point. Max trying to take a little bit of space, top right, clear out this ball if they can. Max, Donghack behind though, forces Chorong off to the high ground. Walked into that crossfire as well. Donghack will finish that kill. Huge amount of work for Donghack again.
Donghack rolling through, and I mean, look, the fact that even when they're given space, 6-7. Now we're cooking. Dongark up on the high ground. I mean, they've conceded so much space in the first fight, and still Crazy Raccoon couldn't even manage to tick. Even with Max having high ground control, T1 just walked right back out and managed to win the fight regardless, which is absolute nonsense in all honesty. Spin, no recall up on the high ground. He's looking for more. He needs help with a pinch, though. He needs Max to get in there. Heesang is well and truly in there, trying to take down Skewed. Skewed's going to self-cast the Tidal Blaster, which means he's going to be healthy. He's going to push deep. Guardian Wave splashes on a Max. Max was nano boosted in that, and he's already lost his suit. Are we witnessing a 3-0 right now? Tidal Blast comes out onto Max as well. He wants to push for more, but what is the purpose of this? Is that a baby Tidal Blast?
Optimistic of at the least from Chorong. Spint's going to preserve his life behind to try and help set up this next dive. He does have a pulse bomb as well. If he can find a way onto that high ground. Heesang now going to be playing the Hanzo, trying to get a bit more space, but T1, they have everything ready to go. Just need to make sure they don't let Spint through for free.
I mean, if Spint gets free passage, could be the opening pick, but Crazy Raccoon, I mean, they're really down on their luck right now. Minefield comes out in the back of main Dark, holding that high ground space. Pulse for Spint goes wide, connects on nothing at all. So T1 very much in control. You can see Shu being spawn camped essentially by Dark. Dark is eventually going to roll back into main, but Shu is so far separated from the fight now. You can see Heesang just hopping and bopping around on the Hanzo. He's going to be pushed by Dark. Mid-air Matrix from Max. It might not even be enough to save him. It feels like we're running out of Matrix here. Dark rolls behind. He keeps on pressuring Heesang. You can see Heesang, he's now climbing up the wall under pressure from the other side. Proud up on the high ground, goes for a ball shot, catches nothing. Overwatch TV, GG. Thanks for the tier 1. Who's done this? Right, thank you very much.
Slam coming through now as well. Shu under so much pressure, and Donghack continues to camp him in spawn. Shu's found the health pack, but what can he do? Donghack's just bullying them here as well now, and this is a great setup. Bit of point force coming through. They've actually stolen a tick or two, but Donghack's going to get full pocket, and now he can come straight back in.
I mean, if Dongark can just come right back into this one. I see the insect. I need you to cast. I need to catch it.
Okay, Shu now with the nano coming back. Spin in position as well. Max onto the high ground. Minefield again from Donghack now. Big trouble coming through. Chorong has killed Zest actually. Yeah, converts onto that one. Now Max steps onto point. Proud can get the first touch here, but they're flooding onto him. So much damage. Max drops the bomb to keep going. Can't find the kill on this Freya, but the bomb buys him the space to remake. Back on point now as well. Thank you, Sam, for the 15 months. Donghack is 1 HP. Finally, Crazy Raccoon have their opening, and I don't think they can go for this just to tick and play.
Thanks, Overwatch TV. I do think Crazy Raccoon there, really good discipline from Shu to not even use the nano boost. They recognized that they had the advantage. I was thinking, oh, maybe they should nano the Hanzo to take down the sleeping ball. Maybe they should nano Max before he loses his suit. But now Crazy Raccoon, they've got a much better ult for the snowball, and they can use that on Max or to counter. Can't Wake Up again. Thank you very much for the gift sub to CardiFan22. We all know what that guy did to my coffers this week, so I appreciate you padding mine once again. Thank you very much. Can't Wake Up again. Let's get some monkey smoking a pipe.
Donghack going to be forced out for now, and Crazy Raccoon will keep gaining meters. Tidal Blast onto Zest as he looks for the backline here. They're swinging wide with a sleep is good. The Dragon's coming through. Relieves a bit of pressure. Heesang finds that trade. Tidal Blast dealt with, and Crazy Raccoon can keep this payload moving. Donghack harassing from the side, but this isn't what Donghack wants to be doing. You know, if he starts contesting the car, it will be better for the D.Va in these situations. Heesang can just pump damage in. they can keep clearing him. And T1 forced back again.
Donk up on the high ground right now, just bouncing back and forth, waiting for Crazy Raccoon to step up. He's got himself quite the angle, but nobody knows where he is from the sounds of it. So if Max doesn't know, if Proud is actually going to pinch on Shu, Shu's just going to disappear. Proud hits the bolt as well onto Spin, and that's going to be Crazy Raccoon vanishing. Taste of their own medicine.
I know. Now they know how it feels. He's saying Max have found trades here, actually, so it's not a clean one from T1, but Donghak coming through for all the cleanup. They can stagger Max out a bit now as well, and this will buy time for T1 to get all of their players back. And Crazy Raccoon up to their final minute.
Yeah, I mean, only 1 minute on the clock right now. Nano Boost Pulse available. I do feel like this is a situation where T1, oh, they need to save Dark here. Otherwise, Shukas inside, going for gold. But Spin hits a game-winning Pulse Bomb. Crazy Raccoon, the door is open once again for them. They just need Max to get back in suit. He's 99%.
99% ready to go now as well. Shu has the nano to send Max into the backline if they want. Or even use it defensively as they come in for Heesang. You can see Zest wants to go right-hand side, but they are marking that one thoroughly, Crazy Raccoon. Donghak is with Zest now as they try and fight it out. Boop coming through. Nano into the back though, and Max has deleted Vigilante. Forced onto the high ground. He's now got eyes on the Wu Yang too. Little bit of damage through. Skewed will be okay for that. Max has self-destruct if he gets in more trouble, but they've dealt with Donghak behind as well, so the touch is so tough for him. Pulse Bomb wide from Zest, and now T1 are in big trouble. Walking forward, they need a bit of a miracle. They're swinging out, but they're also low. Shu's able to take care of one, and Crazy Raccoon, they keep it going.
Yeah, now they can just keep on pushing. All we needed was a Shu and a map. That was the actual difference here. Dark slammed up into the high ground, but you know what? I do think Crazy Raccoon should be good to close this. Tidal Blast is out. It splashes on Shu. Counter Tidal Blast from Chirong. That is going to seal the deal here. You can see Shu just running it down main now, trying to find another pick. Crazy Raccoon, they didn't get to do it on the cheap. They did have to invest their Tidal Blast, but ultimately it was a 1-for-1 exchange. T1 still have a relatively empty tank. Only a bowler shot that Max can actually just swallow whole if he's feeling that way inclined. So T1, they've got to be careful. It could be a full push on the cards.
Yeah, Snowball really on all of a sudden. Feels like as we got to the later parts of this, Donghak's been having a much harder time finding value. Again, you see him stuck, stalling out point down to half HP, but Skewed with an important pick, wins the Wu Yang duel, and that's valuable time off. Crazy Raccoon are still low on time, and now Shu is again fighting for his life. Max is trying to help him out a little bit here, but they're slowly getting pushed all the way back. Proud's anti has to be careful, will be okay. T1 able to set up.
Yeah, no connection on that anti in the end. Crazy Raccoon still just waiting for Chirong to get back in the wings. Dark, slam on the side. He boops up Heesang, but he will not convert a kill off the back of this. They know he's playing behind right now. But Crazy Raccoon, they're about to have another nano boost. They can throw that out defensively or offensively. Shu's just going to go down at this rate. Shu's self-nades. The pocket is so good from Chirong. Nothing dies with Wu Yang Ana. It's unbelievable. This double heal lamp, such insane pocket. Max has found Proud in all of this as well. Vigilante's about to have a nano boost to potentially peel off Crazy Raccoon's advance, but the card just keeps on rolling, Xavier. It's last fight. 10 seconds remain.
Heesang top right as well. Nano out onto Zest, looking for these trades. Sleep is avoided. It's time by Zest. He has the Pulse Bomb, eyes on the back line. Wants to connect this one onto Shu. Guardian Wave is out. Pulse Bomb is wide. Shu gets away from it. Half HP. Has that bonus healing as well. Slam from Donghak as he pushes forward. Spin has recall on point. Manages to get off. They still get the touch in time. Proud is down though. Pulse Bomb is out wide. Vigilante finds a trade. Donghak now back on point, stalling it up. Tidal Blast nearly available for both. Wu Yang Sleep onto Max. Might be a chance now. Slam comes in at the back. Still holding it out. Tidal Blast onto Zest. Looking for these trades. Looking for Chirong, can find the kill just in time. Tidal Blast is out, they're coming back, and T1, they've stalled it out. Zest with 2 crucial kills, and T1 will hold.
Oh, Spint, he needed that Pulse Bomb on Skewed. Skewed playing behind the point, managing to slip away into the night. Absolutely game winning. It really did look like Crazy Raccoon's fight to win. You could see Zest, he completely fumbled his push on Shu. He did not find any value with that nano boost, but ultimately Spint traded blow for blow on doing absolutely nothing. He had Skewed locked in a corner, and he let him slip away. He whiffed the Pulse Bomb, he whiffed his shots, and as a result, I mean, T1, they could close this out 3-1. There's not even a full push for Crazy Raccoon.
Yeah, need a much better hold. I mean, considering how the first point went, it's much better than it could have been for Crazy Raccoon, but far from straightforward. Gonna need very much, I don't know, I do worry a little bit about the ball, especially we saw it struggle a little bit there on second and third. Crazy Raccoon gonna start with it. Surely Max is not really walking out on Sigma.
Oh, Winston's banned. That is kind of doable, right? 6-7. 6-7. How come Lips not play? Feel like Sombra would be good here. Lip's taking a break. Lip's taking a 3-week break. So he's not playing any of the first 3 weeks of games. That's all. Thank you for the 6-7 bits repeatedly. funny numbers.
I get it. I actually don't.
I get it too.
Yeah.
You don't have to get it. Oh, we've got some Anjas from Penny and Aof Black in the YouTube members chat. So very good, very good. No time like the present to become a YouTube member, obviously. 6-7. I actually get $6 to $7 whenever you subscribe, so that's a really good shout. I actually get $8. But anyway, T1 stepping up. Dark on the Diva. I don't know whether Diva really matches up well versus Max on the Sigma in all honesty, but Dark, if he plays it, I trust him. He's swapping. Yeah, not happening.
Onto the Hazard. Yeah, reasonable enough. Obviously, a lot of ways he can get punished. Rock, sleep, anti, everything like this he's got to worry about. But for now, they're just getting proud a bit of position through this hotel. Turrets have been cleared. He's going to walk into the Tracer as well. Actually, just trying to bait out a bit of aggression. So slow and steady for T1. Proud's anti now as well. So they're going to slow it down again. Donghack's going to have to regroup too.
Yeah, I mean, time is ticking away right now, and T1, they're just posturing for their angles now. You can see Proud trying to give a little pop through the hotel. Doesn't find anything just yet, but Dark now has the right-hand side of the map. He's stepping up to the high ground. Sleep has already been thrown out. Nade in the window goes wide for Vigilante. Shu going to hold top with Max as his body check. You can see Spint just creeping in, trying to contest Proud a little bit, but Scooter's found Shu. How?
Proud's going to get traded here as Crazy Raccoon respond by coming out hotel, but there's more there. Donghack's pushing for it now. He's just going to turn his attention back to point. If he can group up and protect Vici here, they can just start forcing objective. Max in this hotel. Donghack goes in, doesn't find the slash damage, goes for a lot there, tries to drop the wall, and Max has sort of juked it out. They've stayed alive for now. Sim TP away from Heesang. Crazy Raccoon are managing to stabilize for a recontest.
This is a really impressive ping pong from Crazy Raccoon, the way Max slips away. Heesang's even found Vigilante. Heesang's killed both supports on the Mega right now. Grow up. Spin takes down Proud again in main. What an insane play from Crazy Raccoon's front line. Heesang, he has Proud respawning behind him. He has all of T1 crashing out to catch him. Max walled inside, but still manages to slip away from Dark at the same breath. Really insane plays, all closed out by Heesang finding both supports. Nonsense or just insane talent.
I don't know quite how Heesang found himself in that situation, but the trades are good. Now he has Symbol for this next one as well. Coming up to a big ult turn for both teams as they work initially T1 to get more space for Proud to work in, try and poke his way out. But not a lot of targets presenting themselves for him here. He's going to Sonic the Hotel, see everywhere, TP aggressively, and there's an anti, and Spin's just going to die there. Till he get the recall off. Pulse Bomb from Zest is good too. Oh, no. And after all of Crazy Raccoon's good work, it's going to be an easy retake.
I mean, I do think the Crazy Raccoon are going to have another touch here, right? They'll have a Tidal Blast that they can throw out onto Max. Heesang and Spin will be back incredibly quickly, and there's a wall available. You can see T1, they know the recontest is coming. They know what's up. Chirong with the Tidal Blast. I mean, there's 5 ultimates for Crazy Raccoon in just a moment. Dragon is going to cut quite a lot of Shu's angle. Tidal Blast has been invested onto Spin. Spin goes in. He actually misses the pulse, but does connect the kill in the end. Max has been antied. Vigilante still... I mean, even if Vigi goes down, Max is still traded. Every ultimate was used, but, you know, at the end of the day, well, almost every ult. Dark still has Downpour, Shu still has Nano. It's really an even state. Spin trying to catch Skewed here, but feels like, you know, shades of that third point as he does not connect the kill. Shu's got to be careful as well. He was really close to Dark.
Yeah, Downpour available now as well. They continue to force for point as they force to respond here. Max back onto the Diva, standing on that one. Downpour is out. Shu is eaten up. He gets the Nano off onto Max before he goes, but Donghack might just kill both members of the backline now. Heesang and Spin have traded it though. 3v3 now. Max is going for the Mega. The points being forced, so they have to come out here, T1. They're going for it. Spin's going to use the TPs to juke around this one, but Skew's killed Heesang. Pocket is good from Skewed as well. Max tries to turn his attention onto that one, looking for the trade desperately. Can't find it though. Well played by Skewed. Regroups with his Kiriko now as well, and T1 will secure the first point.
Crazy Raccoon. Ultimately, that Downpour from Dark is just game winning. He solo kills both supports. How does he manage that? I thought that they were going to be so fine, but Max, he plays a little bit too far forward. He's not in a position to peel out Dark at all. So Dark can just go and do it all himself. Shu and Chirong. I mean, Shu moving over to the Kiri now. I feel like this is almost the death knell in a lot of ways for Crazy Raccoon. Despite the fact that their first point defense was so solid, we've seen success when Crazy Raccoon have Shu on Ana carrying with his individual skill. When he moves over to the Kiri, I feel like we see so many more unforced errors. Never do we see the clutch Suzus that we're, you know, essentially used to seeing when he plays Ana and hits all those sleeps and nades.
He's going to be forced back in main. Proud looking for that kill, confirms it too. Yushu's already dead as well on the other side, and T1 just rolling forward here now as well, snowballing this second. No ults used in that. He'll kill everyone on point. And this is T1 making up a lot of the time they lost on first now as well.
Yeah, I mean, it is a 2-fight situation. If Crazy Raccoon can win one, we will have bled so much time off the clock that there will really only be one meaningful fight remaining. Lots of ults are coming online for Crazy Raccoon as well, but the same can be said for T1. Proud's back over to the Sombra, and I think the Sombra is a lot more difficult to execute versus Crazy Raccoon's current comp. I don't think there's really any good targets for him to catch other than the Hanzo, but it's not like Hanzo matches up all that well. No Suzu here from the Pulse Bomb, and there we go. Zest's actually just going to catch Heesang. I think it's really important for Crazy Raccoon to play slow here, but instead they're playing fast. They throw out the blast. They stun nobody with it. And this is just the unforced error that we're talking about. Hard rush now for T1. They're on the backline. Suzu's good, but Downpour is better. And that is going to be Crazy Raccoon just instantly losing the second point. Max even drops the bomb in all of this. Donk eats the bomb on the chin, but I don't think this is winnable for Crazy Raccoon. They have no healers.
Max can stay on point for now, but he's just going to get demexed eventually, trying to buy the valuable time he can, but T1 going to capture
back on
this.
Ana, bro. What are you doing?
All of a sudden, T1 with a great opportunity. They're going to cap second. 2 minutes now. Remember, they don't need to full push, but it was right at the end of the map, so they essentially have to full push EMP for the next fight.
Yeah, I really feel as if Crazy Raccoon have, taken the piss to the extreme right now. This swap over to the Hanzo Kiri has gotten them absolutely nothing. They were doing so well on first point, but these changes have gotten them nowhere. Max trying to control the high grounds right now, but the cart is moving. If we don't start controlling the cart quickly, it's going to be a last fight situation. Can't allow this to slip back to last fight. Proud as the EMP. He's just standing on cart. He TP's over to the flank right now, but there's nowhere for Crazy Raccoon to go. They're losing all of the space. They've conceded 1,000,000 meters, a more billion meters. Chirong finds Proud though, and this is potentially game winning for Crazy Raccoon. They needed this so desperately.
Valuable time off the clock there as well, as you saw him just taking meter after meter. Still a lot of tools for T1, but all of a sudden Crazy Raccoon, a Dragon, a Kitsune Rush, their own Tidal Blast not away. They can just play for trades in this situation now with their spawn advantage. Donkhack's going to try and take the high ground, but Max mirrors that position. Tidal Blast onto Donkhack. Dragon is out as well. Shoot dies, casting that Kitsune Rush in Donkhack's face. Donkhack dives in deep for more. Heesang's in big trouble. Donkhack finds a second, does get traded for it. Pulse Bomb is out. Zest kills Chirong with that one. T1 still going forward. Max has to play desperate stall. Tidal Blast back soon.
They can blast Chu in spawn when he TP's on, but Max is hacked up on the high ground. Chu can TP up onto the high ground, actually. You can help Heesang that way. Heesang, EMP comes out from Proud. It is horrifically shit. Tidal Blast comes out, and it is similarly horrid. Dark with the Downpour. It catches one. Chu and Chirong are both dead. Max doesn't have bomb. T1, even though they're being traded right now, Spin finds 2. There's just no Crazy Raccoon left. 3-0 for T1. Nah, shoot, get back on Ana, bro. Just put the Ana in the bag. Like, what the fuck? 3rd point King's Road, too. Like, he's on the high ground. He died with Suzu. He died with Suzu in the face of Dongak. Like,
with a Kitsune Rush, I know, it's just... disaster, really. It was like 62% as they went on to 3rd point, so I think he was also maybe their closest ult, if I remember right. They felt compelled to stop, to stick, rather. But they just needed it, and it's one thing to lose if you're Crazy Raccoon against these other top teams. Another thing to get 3-0'd. And that was dominant from T1 in the end. Just, really looked for better team across the board in terms of comp decisions, their macro approach, but also just in terms of individual plays, right? Like, Donkhack was doing God's work. DPS line looked better as well. That was the big question, right? But actually, Zest and Proud especially, having to flex off heroes that aren't traditional hit scan heroes. Great series from them as well.
It's T1's 5th 3-0 in a row? Really? Or is that just the 5th 3-0? Because T1 lost a game, didn't they? Or was that wrong?
No.
No, T1 wouldn't have lost to anyone, actually.
No, they had really easy games in week 1, to be fair, so it's not like the craziest streak, but this one's a good tip to it.
I think we need to sub Viper back in, to be honest. Just feel like I need more Viper in my life.
I'm being told it's 4th, not 5th. Yeah, it's only week 2, isn't it? So this will be their 4th game, 4-3-0.
Wow. T1 haven't lost yet. I mean, T1 are on a heater this stage.
Donkhack, what a series from Donkhack, right? I know we
it's not like he's short of glaze. He's potentially the most glazed man in all of Korea, but he was class again today.
Yeah. I don't know, it feels like Korea feels like more fallible than it ever has, to be honest.
Well, it feels like Crazy Raccoon and Falcons these last couple of stages have felt more regularly beatable than they have done in history.
Yeah, well, it's like Falcons 4-0'd the grand finals versus Alcat because Alcat had like the most violent mental breakdown of all time and got a 100-meter reverse swept on push. But like Falcons went to map 5 versus GK like 2 days prior, you know? And like if GK didn't just throw the fucking series, like go to a tracer map, play their open shit, like they didn't play Back Weaver, they didn't go to like mid-town. Yeah, it was the Blizz World. And then like even that Blizz World was so fucking winnable. Like yeah.
Leaderboard is currently T1 Zeta, Crazy Raccoon, Way, Onside, then Falcons. This is what we expected? Yeah. Seems about right.
Well, we're about to watch Falcons lose to Cold Ocean after winning the MSC, so. The good doctor, once again, never wrong. Yeah, typical.
GK went to map 5 with CC as well. Yeah.
It's a Mickey Mouse world, fellas. Yeah. That's the real takeaway here. Dude, I'm gonna have such a good second sleep after this game.
Yeah, you're gonna get an immediate tuck in.
I am so EP. Like 27, pushing 28. I could just do with a
doze
right now.
He's a dozer.
Oh, I'm so dozy right now. Okay, maybe Mercy isn't that bad. No, Mercy's not bad.
How's that the conclusion you've reached? I've looked at all the evidence.
They needed Pharah and Mercy on first point attack. Doesn't read YouTube chat, tired. Hunter, do you love me? Oh, nuclear. Oh, nuclear.
Didn't watch the Gen G game. How was Backbone? Venture wasn't looking that hot. Reaper wasn't looking that hot. Tracer was actually really fine. You know? Yeah, I thought if I had to pick players, it was probably Tread. Most impressive player on Gen G. Maybe Backbone's Tracer looked really alright.
Oh, Sugar Conda, thanks for the follow. It's actually crazy how many people have gimmick accounts.
There's so many gimmicks going on.
Yeah.
How did Hawk do? Outrageously well. Hawk farmed.
Hawk is so fucking good, you know? Like, you can just see this, like, clear-cut difference in, like, player quality. You know? Between someone who's, like, if they're verse people that they're better than, like, they will fucking dominate them, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
there's...
They will just... And Hawk is that type of player where it's like, if he's better than you, he will absolutely fucking destroy you. He won't just, like, do his job. Someone like CJ, you know, it's like CJ's, like, positioned, like, pretty clearly in the power rankings for North American support. But if he's versus a team where he's, like, way better than the people below him, like, you won't see him fucking taking over and dominating, right? But it's like, if you see Hawk in that position, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, he's just limit testing.
Thank you, Cracker Goochway, for the first time Agger as well. Yeah, I mean, you can feel it as well, because it's, if you're the player on the other side, and you realise, the other players realise they can take the piss, it's such a mindfuck as well, because all of a sudden they're just taking liberties and putting you under pressure to perform, to test your mechanics, everything like that, and it's so rough.
Can I get some Tamaglaze for Vision? People were calling for his head at LCQ.
Low key, I feel like his head. Like, isn't that bad?
Mustard.
There was that time he got lost on Atlas, but it was when the map had first come out. I don't think that's worth a beheading. Not even worth a brazen bull.
Cracker Goochway. Not even worth a brazen bull. I feel like
anyone can get lost in Morocco.
There's a reasonable. I mean, it's a crazy place, Morocco.
It was his first time on Morocco.
I do think that a draw in quarter could be in order for Shu today for that removal of the Ana pick. Like, I know second point ain't all that for Ana, but like, God, just winding up on Kiri for 2 points, getting one Kitsune rush that you Ajax on the high ground and dying with Suzu, like just not the win con, is it? Hawk to a degree could be the GOAT NA tank. Say that again. Let's see if the Titan's gone offline yet. T1 game's over, so yeah, he's already gone.
Why has someone written an apology to Mama Hamter in the OWE Sports Discord or the OWTV Discord? Let me open this on stream. Apology, dear Mama Hamter. I am sorry for doubting you when you said she was the problem. My actions did not demonstrate bull knowledge. I am aware that my actions might have made you feel disrespected, and I am very sorry. I sincerely hope that you will accept my apology. Sincerely, chat.
I support Mama Hamter disrespect. Why is Flora called the skipper? He was the captain of New York Excelsior. Skipper means captain.
Well, when Mama Hamter's right, they're right.
Does Mama Hamter have a Discord account?
Don't know. I'm not sure. Are you even in the Discord, Mama Hamter?
No.
Or are you just seeing it through this? Apology accepted. Good to hear.
Wait. Frothy Philly 7 got 20 points in that 0-3 matchup. I feel like there's something wrong with the fantasy scoring now. Like,
what do you mean? Sorry, I wasn't listening to the first bit.
Apparently Vega scored 119. 20 for Frothy Philly. Like, is the support scaling just fucked right now?
I mean, we did buff healing and damage to try and stop it. You know, like, because we wanted to solve a problem.
119 in one game is outrageous, is it not? Like,
where am I looking? Which game? The Nightmare game? No, the...
people are writing this on my Discord. Like... Oh, no, maybe no, I think people are writing their totals. People are writing their totals.
Vega got 30.5. Yeah. That seems like pretty reasonable for a team that 1-3-1, and he was playing Wu Yang.
Yeah. 20 from Frothy Philly 7 is crazy.
Is that... Let me see. Going, hitting the ducks. Yeah, it was a 20. I mean, Razor's still got a -1. You can still go negative.
Yeah, but Razor's not a support. I think that support scaling is broken, right? Like,
is it? Let me look at it. I mean, he did do 40k healing. Across, like, free map total. Redix got 0.5, also true. Let's have a skim through.
Huh.
There's maybe ups and downs.
Baz gets 9, Frothy Philly gets 7. You know, 20. You know, like, where's the justice? It's because Frothy Philly played Moira, right? And Moira's like really.
Oh my god! Actually, pad. Yes, like, Moira will
it's
be.
It's an insane stat pad hero. It gets every elim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's that, to be honest. Yeah.
Like if I
you
look
get,
at
every tag in, you don't die much.
Because if I look at, say, like Z, who lost. Z was actually the top scorer on Sakura, but it was a 1.5. You know, lots of other minuses across the board.
Yeah.
Let me just hit the maps page. Let me open a few of these results. Let's open the EMEA ones. Gen G. Yeah, okay. I think supports are getting more of a buff just because of healing thing, especially. You know, like Crispy and Sky, both the highest scorers on Gen G despite the loss. Trying to think. Deaths are roughly comparable. Limbs lower.
Sky is
8.
Sky was a top scorer.
Well, sorry, top scorer on Gen G, which means he got 3.5 total. Crispy got 8 though, which feels like actually Crispy's kind of ran the system here a little bit.
If that Crispy was feeding all the time.
He's got the least deaths on Genji as well, to be fair.
I
don't know who says that says more about, but yeah.
Yeah. T1 did sort of just steamroll, to be honest. Like, Atlas, it was 2-0 Koth. Was Atlas 3-1 or something?
Which one? The Genji series?
So, yeah, what was the Morocco score?
Oh, they didn't play Atlas in the Genji one. It was Esperanza.
No. The T1 game. The T1 game we just watched.
Oh, was it 3-1, I think?
Yeah, 3-1 Morocco, and then 3-2 Kings Row. Hello, Cropwee. Sky top scorer, speed laugh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're trying not to laugh right now, bro. My mom's kind of homeless.
There's maybe this weird thing that happens where, you know how, like, if you're in a scrim lobby, right? And if you ever look at the healing numbers, if you're getting pounded, your healing's better. Because you're just taking so much fucking damage all the time. That is a weird thing, whereas if you're on the losing team, your supports end up scoring the best, or, like, a chance to score higher. But the winning teams, often the supports are actually slightly lower than everyone else, you know?
Did you, what's it called? Did you lower the penalty for deaths?
No. I think it's all the offset is coming. It's only the damage number scoring that changed. Or sorry, only the healing and damage scoring that changed.
Okay. So everyone that's posting their current scores, they're just manually calculating, right? Like,
yeah, they're just going on each match page and adding up their players. Yeah, because the old one was all built to go just pull directly from Faceit. But Faceit didn't have any scores yesterday.
I see. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave the kids with some words. I need to go to the bathroom and maybe fall asleep on the toilet or something.
Part of a course.
What's considered a good weekly fantasy score? I'm not really sure at OWCS because
it's going to change like, now with the new scoring as well. Changed. So
yeah, the scoring system has changed. Words on stream.
I think a lot of people seem to be saying they're in the sort of like after day one, they're in the kind of 100 mark already. For reference, I think the highest score we had in a single week was like 193 or something in stage 2. That's, I think, almost definitely going to get beaten immediately with the new scoring. But yeah, I don't know what the average is. Once we get the leaderboard working, you'll be able to see, because then you can just look like halfway through the leaderboard and see about where it is, you know?
You don't like words on stream, Nuclear? You gotta be kidding me.